Yo, what's good? We're here at WUML Studios. We're gonna do the live interview right now. EncryptedHipHop.com. You already know what it is. Let's get it in. Here with Grubby Paws.
Go.
You are listening to 91.5 WUML. She's brilliant. I'm not.
What's going on? How you guys doing?
So, alright. So we're going to play some of your music. Then we're going to talk a little bit more about why you got into hip-hop and rap. And then we'll give people the information on where they can find you online and stuff like that. So, listen to the first track. It's called Highway 93. I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. Okay, so tell me first where people can find you online.
Alright, you can find me on encryptedhiphop.com. I got the website up there. You guys can scope me out there. I got all the MP3s. You can download all my mixtapes off there. I'm originally from Everett, Massachusetts. I was born in like Malden Hospital, and then I lived there for a little while, and then my family, what we did is my mom got an opportunity in Boston, my father got an opportunity in New Hampshire, so we were like, all right, we got to get out of the city and go somewhere central. So I got into rap a long time ago. My cousin used to be a DJ, and like when I used to be babysitted by him, he used to play all the turntables and shit for me, and stuff for me, and he would basically just, you know, spin up the records like Cypress Hill and all that, and you know, I definitely got into it from there. My inspiration really comes from all types of music. It really could be from anything. Inspiration isn't really, to me, just defined by music. It could be anything, just, you know, a nice sunny day, or, you know, even a rainy day like we've been having, you know, that's all inspiration to me. So, you know, I take all the elements of life and just put it into the music, and that's pretty much, you know, how I get my inspiration, so. If you guys are doing things for Boston, you guys are doing things for Massachusetts, it's all love. So, you know, you do it big for me, I'll do it big for you, and that's pretty much how I feel about that. Just rep real hip-hop, man. That's all we want. We just want to hear the real hip-hop. You know, pay your dues. Let the rappers who came up before you, you know.
And don't auto-tune.
Yeah, no, we don't need no auto-tune.
T-Painting too much.
T-Pain was 2008. We don't need that. No more auto-tune. Jay-Z killed that last year. We all know about that. So that's how I feel about that.
That was very professional.
What's up? We're on the campus here. I want to give a shout out to all my peoples out there, Massachusetts. Let's see, who else should I give a shout out to?
You got fans?
Do I got fans? I give a shout out to the fans. They're listening. They know I'm out here. They're on the Facebook and the Twitter. Yeah, we got my homeboy Grubby Paws up in the studio. He's my producer here. He's from down in Revere, so he's repping down there. You know what I'm saying?
I want to give a shout out to everybody doing thing in Boston. I want to give a shout out to my homie Deese, my boy Jay Goins, D Shoosh. You know, my boy Encrypted. We got the project coming soon. It's gonna be dope. We come out the summer. We'll be back up here to do an interview and hopefully a live performance. So stay tuned in.
That's right. So you heard it here first. We're doing on WUML. We're announcing we're doing the EP. Me and my boy Nick. We're gonna get started recording that. My EP is gonna be on iTunes. So I'm announcing that right here, letting you all know it's world premiere. If there was some explosion buttons, I'd be hitting those right now. But yeah. So anyways, check it out. EncryptedHipHop.com. That's when. You'll get all the news on there, so that's pretty much what's good. Alright, this is an old track actually. This is off. I think I did this back in '07, but this is, you know, a track, you know, about an ex-girlfriend and whatnot. You know, a lot of my lyrics, you know, I try to make them as relatable as possible to, you know, the average, you know, hip-hop fan nowadays, which can be basically anyone, because, you know, it's not really stuck to one demographic. This track here, In Your Eyes, is off Product of America. I released it on 2.0 because it was on an old project, so 2.0, I revamped it, gave it 20 MP3s, so you can download all that on datpiff.com. You know, I bounce around all over the place, so wherever I am, hip hop is, so it's the way I see it, so you know what I mean? So I just do it for all y'all, do it for the Bay State, that's what I do.
Yo, what happened to Everett football this year, the Super Bowl?
I don't know, man, that's a good question, I
They got
don't know.
killed.
I know, that's an anomaly. Everyone knows Everett's the best, so go Crimson Tide.
So you got a music video up for When I'm Done Here?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I got some music videos. If you guys are into the YouTube, I mean, I don't really get into the blog thing too much, but I mean, on my website, encryptedhiphop.com, I got a little blog section where I'll post little blogs and, you know, I'll update my fans, you know, on a more personal level. But if you're into the YouTube, you know, if you want to subscribe to my videos, I do a lot of my own independent films, which I direct my own videos. So if you want to scope those out, I put a lot of work into those, so it'd be much appreciated if you guys, you know, click the little subscribe button, because I know you YouTube fans are all into that stuff, so, you know, go to youtube.com/encrypted. If you guys got Facebook too, follow me on the Facebook and Twitter. It's facebook.com/encrypted and twitter.com/encryptedmusic. So remember the encrypted music on that one. And that's it. That's pretty much my websites. I don't really mess with MySpace anymore, but I mean, MySpace is, I mean, I still go on it, but I don't get business through it anymore. I don't really get comments, so the MySpace stage is over. Oh, dude, are you gonna pay for Facebook if they start charging? Would you ever pay for Facebook?
I don't think I'd ever go that far.
Yeah.
I'd switch back to MySpace.
That's what I'm saying.
Along with everybody else.
Most people would probably switch back to MySpace. I don't know. I'd probably go to Twitter, but I don't know. A lot of people don't understand Twitter. So, like, if you don't understand something, a lot of people hate it. So, a lot of people hate us on Twitter, but you guys should, you know, start scoping it out in case Facebook starts, you know, charging. Because I know there's so many Facebook addicts out there. I'm in the 35% demographic.
You're probably on someone's status right now.
Right? I'm on some statuses. Hey, if you guys are listening, post me in your status. Shay's Rebellion, WUML. You already know what it is. Oh, you want to go back? Let's go back. How did I meet you? Was that the Taboo show?
Yeah, we did a.
That was the Taboo show.
Yeah, we did a show back in.
Back in 06. We did the Taboo show. We rocked at least, like, I don't know, how many people can you fit in Taboo? 500 people?
Yeah, it was
people?
packed. We sold it out.
We definitely sold out the show. That was back in 06 when I was rolling with NSP, which was my production company back in the day. And we were doing a lot of shows. Back in 06, I did 26 shows in 1 year. That was a crazy year. I remember that show, that season. We were up in Manchester.
Yeah.
Oh, we were everywhere. If you're promoters out there, if you guys like my music, you hear it. I mean, that's just some of the more commercial stuff. You go to my website, you hear the mixtapes. It's more like underground hip-hop. If your promoters like it, you want to book me for a show, encryptedmusic@aim.com. You can email me, and you know, we'll get in touch. So, and like even you artists out there, if you artists want to work, you know, with someone who's doing their thing out here, I'm definitely down to work with people. You know, you guys, you know, as long as you're doing real hip hop. That's all. I only want to, you know, fox with the good hip hop. So let's keep it like that. So hit me up if you're real hip hop. You never know. You never know what Encrypted's got. You know, we got tricks on my sleeve. You never know what kind of music I'll be doing. Maybe some live band stuff. Try to integrate those sounds, because you know, the music's changing. And, you know, we gotta keep it, you know, moving and keep the essence of the hip hop, and you know, so people don't get upset. You know, because you gotta have a little bit of the both. You gotta make everyone happy and cover all demographics and all styles. So, you guys aspiring MCs, you aspiring producers, artists. Just remember to keep it original. Be yourself, and as long as you're being yourself, you know, if you're trying to get money, you're trying to get fame, all that will come after. You know, just worry about your music, and then all that stuff will come, you know, alongside. So, yeah, that's my Full House moment. And thanks for having us out.
Yeah, no worries.
You guys, good people out here.
We come back and promote our stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be back here this summer.
Oh, More than welcome. We'll be here.
I'm not asking. I was just
Oh,
telling
no,
you.
no, no.
We're just showing up.